Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for this update for your coronavirus headquarters. I'm Tyler Jobe. Boston-based Moderna Therapeutics announced the successful completion of its Phase 1 tests for a coronavirus vaccine. Skylar Henry has more details from the White House.
A government-run test of a Moderna Therapeutics vaccine candidate showed all 8 recipients developed antibodies for COVID-19.
Those same antibodies that those people had developed actually could neutralize the virus and prevent its ability to infect human cells.
Moderna will soon begin Phase 2 trials with the goal of having a viable vaccine by the end of the year.
There are circumstances where the vaccine could be deployed to high-risk populations earlier under something called an emergency use authorization.
The government has launched Operation Warp Speed, which will begin manufacturing several different vaccines before the trials are completed.
We have hundreds of millions of people, so 300 million is the goal, and by January that we would set, whether by one or multiple vaccine candidates.
President Trump is speaking with restaurant executives and the nation's governors this afternoon as he pushes to reopen the country. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell told 60 Minutes that the country will not fully reopen until there is a vaccine.
We can't fully recover, though, until people feel confident that they're safe.
The Fed chief also said Congress needs to inject more money into the economy. But the White House is taking a wait-and-see approach before supporting another massive relief package.
If the economy continues the momentum that we're beginning to see over the last couple of weeks of data, then I think that one might conclude that the stimulus that we've already passed is enough.
The House passed a $3 trillion spending bill Friday evening, but Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has declared it dead on arrival in the Senate. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
Senator McConnell says he too will wait to see how previous spending bills impact the economy before moving forward. Looking at COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin now, about 860 new infections were confirmed over the weekend, bringing the state's total to more than 12,500. 453 people have died and nearly 6,800 people have recovered. La Crosse County is reporting no new cases at this time, even after 336 new tests were completed. Crawford County has 1 new positive case for a total of 23. 8 people have recovered. Vernon County is also reporting 1 new case. A little more than 700 new cases are being reported in the state of Minnesota. There are now more than 16,000 infections. 731 people have died. More than 10,000 people have recovered, though. There are no new cases in Winona or Houston counties. And in Iowa, nearly 15,000 people have tested positive, 355 people have died, but a little more than 7,300 people have recovered. No new cases are being reported in Allamakee County, and 2 new cases are being reported in Wenatchee County. This week, the Wisconsin National Guard is hosting 3 community testing events in our area. The first one will be this Tuesday at the Jackson County Fairgrounds. A second one will be in the Arcadia High School parking lot on Wednesday. Both will take place from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Testing will also be held on Thursday at the Onalaska Omni Center from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tests are available for people 5 years or older who have 1 or more COVID-19 symptoms, or anyone who has been referred by a public health department due to close contact to an infected individual. Starting today, Gunderson Health System is offering drive-up laboratory services in La Crosse. These services include routine blood draws, specimen drop-off, and limited home testing supply pickup. It's open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and available for patients ages 9 or older. Patients are encouraged to have someone else drive them to their appointment. If you do drive yourself, you will be required to wait 10 minutes after your appointment before driving. The medical center is asking that people leave pets at home. Labs can be scheduled by calling 608-775-0950 or through a referral by a primary care provider. There is a constant need for blood donations, and you have a chance to help. 3 American Red Cross blood drives are coming up at the Concordia Ballroom this week. Tomorrow's blood drive runs from 7 a.m. to noon and on Wednesday from 11:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. If you miss out on those, there is another drive from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Thursday. There is also one being held at the La Crescent Area Event Center on Thursday from 11:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. To schedule an appointment or see other drives happening in our area, just visit redcrossblood.org @McDonald's.com/give. An area woman is taking matters into her own hands to wash away lunch debt. Amelia Schindeldecker recently graduated from Concordia University, Wisconsin. Now she's back in her hometown doing something she loves, helping students. And instead of traditional graduation party, her family's car wash is hosting a fundraiser. It's to raise money for Feed the Kids, which helps erase school lunch debt for students at Winona Area Public Schools. She says it's how she wants to give back to the community that supported her.
A lot of kids rely on school for stability, so COVID has obviously put a little bit of a bump in the road for a lot of kids, and I thought this would be a great way to help keep some of that stability.
All proceeds from car washes and donations from the event will go toward the cause. Next fall, she will start her career as a special education teacher in Milwaukee Public Schools. Thanks so much for joining us for this coronavirus update. We hope you can join us tonight at 5, 6, and 10.